Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into my favorite thing in the whole world, and that is coffee. And we're doing it with an epic vegan creamer showdown. Okay, so the three vegan creamers that I wanted to put to the test today are Oatly. I wanted to use Oatly because it's not advertised as a creamer. It's just kind of a thicker plant milk. So I wanted to kind of have that as like our baseline. And then I wanted to try the new Mooala plant-based creamer, Oats and Creme, because this is advertised as a creamer and because it's oats, almonds, and coconut cream. So it's kind of got a little bit of everything that's on the market right now. So I think that'll be interesting. And then the ultimate test that I want to put them through is against Califia Farms oat barista blend. This was like making a lot of waves in the vegan world, especially because of that barista blend label. You see that and you automatically assume like this is going to be bomb in coffee, especially because they have a whole steaming guide. So yeah, we're gonna see how it performs. And we're going to try in hot coffee, iced coffee, and we're going to froth some milk. So let's get into it. All right, so we've got our 3 cups of hot coffee, and then I'm going to be using my Nespresso milk frother to froth my milk because it just gets the job done really well. So first up is Oatly. What's immediately apparent is, oh my God, that foam. This is, guys, it is clouds of milky white. It is awesome. Okay, let's get this into the coffee. Yes. That holds up beautifully. If we look at that, I mean, it's not breaking, it's holding form. All right. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for Oatly. That is a great froth test. My frother has been rinsed and dried, and now we're going to do Mooala's Oats and Creme. Okay, well, they got some bubbles, but overall it's just kind of looking a little sad, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really, I mean, there's a thickness to it. It is coating the spoon, but it's nothing like the Oatly. So let's get this into the coffee. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty thin, but there's at least something. There's something. And actually, that whole like coconut almond oat mixture is really good heated. It has a really good flavor. The Oatly has like a more mild sweet taste, but this is like something different. It's kind of rich and creamy. Next up is the Califia Farm Oat Barista Blend. take a look. Ooh, all right. Doesn't look promising at all. Okay, it's even less bubbles foam than the Mooala. Oh, that is practically water, my friends. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see, does it coat? It semi-coats the back of a spoon. It's barely hanging on there. Let's get it into the coffee though. Yeah, okay. Well, kind of figured that would happen. It's, would you call that foam? It really also doesn't have a taste. There's no taste to it whatsoever, which is kind of weird considering it is an oat blend like Oatly, but this is significantly more silky, luxurious. This is just, you know, it's a little bit frothier than almond milk if I shook it up. So that's kind of a bummer. So honestly, we're kind of going from worst to best in terms of foam. So Califia Farms definitely gets a thumbs down. Not worth it. Mooala, really good. And actually even though it doesn't foam the best, the flavor is top notch. So I would get it just for that because it tastes so good. And it's still gonna give you, you know, a latte feel. Oatly though, I'm sorry, even, you know, this much time later, and of course I'm going to spill, it's so good. It's held up. It's awesome. So yeah, definitely Oatly for the foam test. For this round now, we're just going to be adding these creamers into plain black coffee because I think that's how most of us are having our coffee at home. We're not always sitting there frothing lattes. So I definitely want to see how they still perform on their own, just in, you know, loosely. So let's see how they do. We'll start with Oatly. Oh, okay, wow. You don't have to put much of that at all for it to immediately turn color. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Let's give it a taste. Very, very smooth. So smooth. When you get less, I will say, with the foam, you kind of got a little bit of that sweet oat flavor. In the plain black coffee, you don't. It's just a good rounded creamer, as if you were having like half and half. So that's nice, especially if you're using like a flavored coffee. It's not going to affect the taste in any way. Next up is the Mooala plant-based creamer, Oats and Creme. Okay, that didn't really turn any color. Oh, okay. That was kind of a lot. Let's see if I stir it. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Maybe that was a little too much. It was more deceptive than the Oatly, which immediately changed. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that one tastes so good. Again, it's kind of like a more toned down version again of the froth, but there's still a little bit of like coconut almond coming through, not in an overpowering way. It's a kind of in a good way. It almost gives your coffee that sort of like aloha Hawaiian vibe. So I don't mind it. And again, I'm testing on a plain black neutral coffee. So if you were having a flavored coffee, you'd probably taste a little bit of the nut and the almond and coconut, but I don't think it would alter the flavor too much. It would kind of just be a background note. And this has a great luscious mouthfeel, just like Oatly. So thumbs up to both of these. Now we've got the Califia Farms Barista blend. And this was the one that didn't froth well at all. So I'll be interested to see how this does. Oh, okay. That kind of already turned. Let's give it a stir. Okay, that really didn't take much to turn the color, similar to the others. Let's give it a taste. Just like I thought, similar to when we added, its pour foam, it has no flavor. And I know it changed the color to be similar like these other ones, but it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't even give you that mouth feel like these two do. Like you've got cream or something substantial in there to make your coffee feel, silky smooth. It's basically colored water. I don't know how else to explain it. It really doesn't add anything to the coffee. So I don't know why you put it in. You'd be better off just drinking it black at that point. So again, I'm actually gonna tie the Mooala and the Oatly. I really think the Oatly just is overall a good, clear winner because of its thickness. But the Mooala is there's just something about it that sets it apart. And I really do think it's that oats, almonds, and coconut cream blend. It's just really, really good. So I almost kind of want to put that ahead of Oatly. And then sadly, the Califia Farms Oat Barista blend it just doesn't hold up compared to the other two. So now we've got to try it though in one last test, in the iced coffee test. Got my 3 glasses of iced coffee here. So let's give them a whirl again. Let's start with Oatly. You're curious to see how much we need to add for iced? Ooh, okay, that looks I know that wasn't a lot, but I think it's gonna be good. Oh, yes, okay. That was a little more deceptive than the hot coffee where it immediately turned color and we were able to see it. But again, you still really don't need a lot. Okay, it's pretty much similar to the hot coffee. It just has a little bit of a less silky, thick feel. It tastes almost somewhat thinner here than the frothed and if you were pouring it into hot coffee, but still good. It still has a very mild taste, unlike the froth. So it's very comparable to the hot coffee version, where it just seems like a very muted oat taste, but it's not going to affect the flavor of anything. So now we've got Mooala. Okay, put too much last time, so let's see if this little bit works well. Oh gosh, okay, wow. You really don't need a lot of this. Give it a taste. Oh my gosh, I want to keep drinking that. So good. Again, it's kind of got that, you can taste that kind of like, I'm just gonna call it the aloha flavor. It's just so good. And I will say, I feel like it has a little bit more of a thickness to it than Oatly in the iced coffee. So Mooala's kind of holding up really well. And now we've got the Califia Farms Oat Barista blend. This one didn't need a lot either in the hot coffee, so. Ooh, okay, yeah, wow. Okay. Kind of looks very comparable to the Oatly. No, it has surprisingly even less of a flavor in iced coffee than it did in the hot coffee. So this just tastes like my coffee black. Again, nothing. It's as if I'd put nothing in it whatsoever. I should just be drinking black coffee. And that concludes our vegan creamer showdown. I really think these results were kind of unexpected. I've got to say, for the longest time, Oatly has been my go-to and lifesaver for a plant-based creamer alternative. But I've got to say, after doing these tests and, ending up with the iced coffee, I think we got a new winner, guys. So let me go ahead and rearrange this. That's right. I'm going to give the front spot to the Mooala plant-based creamer, oats and cream. It is just so good. It had that great, what I was calling aloha flavor. And I really do think it's that blend. I don't know what else it would be. I just really think it's that combo of the oats, almonds, and coconut cream. And I think, again, it's that coconut cream that's key to making it have that viscosity and just silkiness that works across the board, and to also have that great flavor with it. Whereas the Oatly is all around good, and it's really exceptional at frothing, but it lacks a little bit in flavor if you're going to compare it directly to the Mooala. The Califia Farms Oat Barista blend, on the other hand, for some reason, even though it's a barista blend and should be made and is kind of basically advertised for coffee, doesn't hold up in coffee well at all. Whether that's frothing it, putting it into hot coffee, or iced coffee. Yes, it will change the color and act like a faux milk, but if I want like that kind of thickness, creaminess, and just that slight subtle flavor of a creamer, I'm not going to choose that because it really just felt like adding water. Or I guess if you wanted to, it would kind of, I guess, be most comparable to almond milk, which I personally think is watery when added to coffee. But I guess the benefit of it is, unlike almond milk, which can tend to separate in coffees, the Oat Barista blend did not separate. In fact, none of these separated in our coffees, whether that was iced or hot. So that's fantastic. So I will give them all props for that. But I definitely think all around, Oatly wins as just that all around choice. It's not gonna let you down. Mooala, if you're into the whole three-way combo that they have going on, and you can take the oat, almond, and coconut flavor because it will give you that slight taste, then this is without a doubt my new go-to. That is just going to be beautiful in all of my coffee creations. The Oat Barista blend, I'm going to have to say goodbye to. It did not live up to the hype, and I'd be curious to know if there are other barista blends out there that maybe work better. So if you know any, please let me know down in the comments. All right, so that's it. That is our showdown. If there are any other vegan creamers out on the market that you think are better or that would be able to compete with our top pick, please let me know down in the comments because I would definitely love to try it and put it to the test. And yeah, as always, make sure you're subscribed so that you know when new videos come out and hit the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers!